Okay, with Ala's hair, we're going to have a big transformation. We are going to be doing a haircut, and we're going to be doing like a sort of really soft kind of feminine pixie cut. So we're going quite short. Hope you like it. So we've prepped the hair by using the Hydrate hair care shampoo and conditioner. I'm now going to use the Hydrate spray and conditioner, and what I'm going to do is spray it into the hair just to give me a little bit of foundation for when I'm using it as a cutting tool. And the Hydrate leave-in conditioner is really helping me kind of comb through the hair so that I can get a really nice foundation to the haircut. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to kind of come through. I'm going to take all the underneath section quite tight, still leave a little bit of softness, and I'm going to come through on the top and just work a nice rounded shape. So I'm going to take my first section around the temples, and then I'm going to work around through to the back of the head. So I'm working around all my sections now. I'm kind of working on the rounded sort of contour of the head shape. I'm working into the nape area. All my sections I'm working up, above and around the head. Okay, so I'm just checking off the outlines, just making sure that I can see the balance. So I'm just kind of still retaining these soft edges. And then what I'm going to do now is come through and just cross-check, just to make sure I'm in total balance, working around the head shape. And by using FIBRE CLINIX HYDRATE kind of leave-in spray, it really helps me kind of work into the haircut as I'm kind of cross-checking and point cutting. Really allows me to work into that texture, and you can really feel how that mask treatment is really making the hair feel in a nice kind of condition. You can see there I kind of got lots of movement, a really nice feel to the hair. Now I'm going to come through and repeat through the second side. So now working around, using my previous section as a guideline, and just working around that natural contour of the head shape. So as I'm cutting through the hair, it really retains that sort of structure, so the hair doesn't stretch too much. So I'm now just cross-checking my work, coming through the second side, just point cutting throughout, kind of working on again that rounded shape. So just coming in, again just point cutting throughout, just breaking into the line, just coming in and just free-handing these outlines a little bit, just breaking into the texture. And coming into the nape and just softening the edges. Just attention to detail. So now I'm going to come into the top section, and basically I'm going to work on a very rounded shape. So I'm going to come through, use my underneath as a guideline, work around the head shape so we have a really nice rounded contour. Throughout the haircut I'm going to break the hair up as well. So I'm going to texturize all my sections. So I'm coming in, working through the hair, checking my balance, just checking to see where my length falls, and then my last section through the middle, that section right the way up. Okay, then continue through the other side. And again work on that rounded shape. So use the previous section on the underneath as your guideline, kind of point cut into that edge, elevate each section, and then work that right the way up. And then just check that balance into the fringe so that you know you're retaining your length. And continue working, elevating all of the sections, and come into that last section and just check that you're nice and rounded. And I'm just going to freehand all this front section, we drop just around the eyebrow, and you can see as I'm working into the hair, the hydrate conditioner is just allowing me to sort of slide through that texture. By using the hydrate spraying conditioner, by spraying it into the hair, it allows me to kind of glide through the hair, whereas water would kind of, the tension wouldn't be as kind of easy, it would be like kind of a lot harder. So it just allows me to sort of work into it. So I've worked around that natural contour of the head shape, kind of graduating in, point cutting throughout, working into the nape area, working both sides, and then from here I worked on a round graduation, point cutting and just taking that length down, and then literally finishing through and just freehanding the fringe just to kind of customize the look. So now I'm just going to really loosely dry the hair off. So now I've kind of blow dried the hair through. What I'm going to do now is just check in and just point cut throughout, just check a few little edges and kind of just open the texture up and just work a little bit freehand. So I'm just coming in and just working my blades into the hair, just gradually releasing some of the tension, just point cutting in some of those edges, just checking into my outlines, coming in and just scissor over combing through the back, just to break into that line, just working into that rounded shape. As you can see how I'm working through the hair and I've got a really nice consistency, and that's all down to using the Hydrate care range. Just going to apply a little bit of powder, just a tiny bit, just to give it some texture. So I'm just working into the hair now, just getting a real feel of the texture, just breaking those edges, and then just finishing off with some of the Session hairspray just to define that look. And there we go. FIBRE CLINIX Home Care is customizable to your client's needs. Okay, so today for Ala and for all blonde hair, I recommend the Hydrate shampoo for moisture, the Fortify conditioner for repair, and the Vibrancy mask to lock in that amazing colour. Thank you for watching, and if you have any more questions, please leave in the comments. If you like what you saw here, check out all my other videos in the playlist, and see you next time.